Hello everyone, Chris here. We are on the boat and today is a fun day of out with the dirty, in with the clean. Look at how dirty that old oven was. How shiny and clean the new one is. That's right, sometimes, the oven just gets so dirty it's time to buy a new one. I wish. No, I'm not that bad. Although I did let this one get a little too dirty. But what happened was almost a year ago, we were sailing down the Cape and on the outside, and we got rolled pretty bad. And I had yet to secure the oven properly, so it flew across the cabin and slammed into the wall. Hard enough that it dented some things and broke some stuff inside. Think of it for a while. Because it seemed to work fine. And then we discovered that whenever we would use it, because air fry works, but if we would try to bake something, we would blow the GFI circuit. And I was like, you know what? That seems like a safety item. I don't think I want to try to fix that, especially since these little things are like $200. So now we have a working oven again and no longer popping the GFI every time we want to bake a potato. Anyway, I'm going to put this in the box that the new one came in so we can be ready to do what? So we can be ready to bring it up to the trash when it's trash time. But it was also a day of things breaking. So what did we have break? Oh, heavens. First was our dinghy motor. She's only 2 years old, and so she should not have broken anything yet. But here, I'll show you what I'm pretty sure the problem is. When the dinghy is just sort of like sitting in the dinghy motor sitting in the dinghy, this will come down and lay like this. And when it pushes, you can see this little groove on the metal. And it just sort of wears, rubs. I mean, we're hard on it. So there's a hole that goes right inside. So this is no longer watertight. And I'm pretty sure it fried the control unit there, so we're gonna have to get a new one of those. Always something. Luckily, Captain Jack's is not a very far row, but it does limit what we can do. I'm talking about getting a second dinghy for a while. We already have 2 of the folding solar panels that we use, and so that would mean we'd need to get another battery box, and another charge controller, and of course the dinghy itself. But so what we've decided to do is buy a new motor and then try to fix this motor. And if we can fix it, then we'll get the stuff to do a second dinghy so that the children and I don't all have to do everything together always. And then what else? Oh, our flag got caught on a cotter pin for our davits block and tore it out, so we lost our pin and I have to go do another pin, and now we need a new flag too. So we had to rush to get Ryan to work. We had to row to go get all the stuff we got. And then, we also got 2 new solar panels. So we're gonna have 300 on each side. We decided a while ago, where are we going? That with our experiment of lifting and dropping, we don't need to lift and drop. Having them vertical permanently is fine for now. So we're gonna eventually sew some weather cloths that they'll be sewn into and they'll stay vertical. And we just gotta choose where we're gonna place them. I like having these back here, but I don't know. We're gonna look at visibility while underway below deck. It's gonna be our first big look. Anyway, but there's plenty of solar up there. So that's just like the morning and evening boost. What else? I don't know. All kinds of random things breaking and going wrong. Oh, I've got like 4 students who can't log into class. And this is like the 3rd or 4th class I've had with them, so I know they're straight A students. So I know they're not pulling one on me. And yeah, anyway, we made a mess. So I suppose it's time to clean the mess. Anyway, hope everyone's having a good day. Make sure anything that can fly across the room on its own is tied down, lest a giant stove get thrown across the room at your head, and then becomes a fire hazard. But we have it all strapped down now, and fun. Alrighty, time to clean. Hope everyone's having a good day. I'll chat with you later. Bye.